Weird.
So how's the fine-tuning process going?
Well, today was a day we kind of worked a lot on us at the very end. We put in some of their Illinois stuff. We'll go up and watch a little film after you guys are done with our guys. But yesterday was off. Today was about us. Tomorrow and Friday are about both. So, we got something out of it today. We seemed a little average at the end, but pretty good at the beginning.
It seems like that after the Michigan game, you were excited about the win, but everybody was anxious to get to this next one. Has that kind of the mentality been the same going forward for this week, just because of what happened at home against Illinois?
Well, I think we're anxious to play Illinois, but I think we're anxious to play everybody because we haven't played as well early. And so now, when it was Michigan, it was last year they beat us twice. It was always a battle cry for somebody, but when you come in and people come into your own place and beat you, it doesn't happen here a ton. And so, I'd say we're looking forward to going down there.
Did Illinois take it to you physically a little bit more than most teams?
Yeah, I thought they did. I thought they were a little more physical, and that's their nature. They have good athletes. They have strong players, and I think that's something we're going to have to be more ready for.
Where's your guys' focus right now since that Illinois game? Do you feel like it's developed more, or that the players are tuned in more?
I think we're getting better every day. Sometimes I still worry that this team struggles to focus in as much as I think you need to focus in, but I do think there's just a better feel, a comfort level, because I think people are starting to learn their roles. I think they know their roles. I think Travis has played. He was unbelievable early in practice today, and BJ was unbelievable. Both guys shot the daylights out of it early, and so we're just going to keep milking that.
Tom, you talk about the maturation of Tom. Do you think he kind of, with the way he's been playing this far, is he kind of taking a little bit of pressure off guys like Trice and Valentine?
Well, he's taking some pressure off because he knows his role. Travis is still very, very valuable and important to us, and he's getting better actually at the point by not having so many minutes on him at that position or in the game. It's easier to run a team. When you got somebody ball hawking you all the time. In Tom's case, he doesn't have to worry about scoring as much, so he scores by accident. Anybody in America should ask, why is your highest three-point percentage shooter only taking 2? You guys should be on me about that, but he doesn't have to do as much, so that's what takes some pressure off. He can do his role, play his role, and guys kind of know what he's going to do, and that's been good for us.
Would you say working on yourself, still more tinkering with the lineup as you were talking about the other day?
I didn't tinker as much with the lineup. I'm going to keep Trav where he's at. I look at him as a 6th starter. I look at him more as a Day-Day and a KT and a Morris. He's still going to probably play a lot of minutes, and he's still probably one of our more valuable players. But we're going to leave that. Costello and Schilling, and Schilling, every day I could change my mind on those 2 guys, but got a little more out of Gavin the last game, and so right now I plan on staying the way we are.
A lot of Trice with Tom a little bit more? Or
yeah, I'm looking at those 3 in there more. Trice, Tom, and Bryn's still going to play a lot, but Valentine.
Now, what about your 5s? Egwu really had a big game here last night. Not just the 3s, but really inside. Are you challenging them in this game?
Well, he did have a decent game inside, but when you hit 2 threes, it makes everything. That's 6 points. How many did he score? 12. So, it's the 2 threes that really kill you. But we thought he was more physical. He rebounded better, blocked a couple shots. That's going to be a challenge. That kid is playing better. And so I think that's a big challenge for our 2 guys.
You talked about getting more disciplined, or you want the players to play more disciplined after the Michigan game. Have you touched upon that at all at practice yet, or will you in the next couple of days?
I have, because I think being ready to shoot, fake a pass to make a pass, all those kind of things are disciplined things. I don't think we're ready to shoot it enough. And, I said that's my favorite thing. Let me tell you when you're shooting too much, and that doesn't happen very often. So discipline means, are you stepping up on ball screens? Are you ready to shoot the ball? Are you faking a pass to make a pass? Those are kind of the discipline things that really don't take as much skill, just take discipline.
Tom,
I mean,
have you guys talked at all about scheduling Michigan for a non-league next year? The schedule came out today, and I guess you play just in Ann Arbor next year.
No, we haven't. I mean, you know, the problem we have is with the tough non-conference schedule we play, and it doesn't get any easier in the next couple of years. You know, we've already added, you know, this year we still played more than most. And so I haven't talked to Mark about it. I haven't talked to John about it. We did it one year. I didn't know if it worked so good. I don't like not playing them twice. But I don't like a lot of things about this schedule and about these number of teams in it. Just got to do what they do. But I think it's hard to look at that because you don't know what will happen the next year. This thing doesn't change every year, every 2 years. It changes every year. And now you're adding a lot more games, and you're already playing in some of these exempt games. And we're playing in that, you know, Hull has got about 4 things coming up that are, you know, Mars, Pluto, Venus, wherever else. So consequently, I haven't even thought about it. I really didn't even realize it until yesterday.
Would you like to see this game protected and two
Yeah.
times every year?
Yeah, I would like to see it protected. I just don't know if they can do that as easy in basketball as you can do in football. But yes, I would. I think the fans would. I think the media would. I think everybody would.
You said before that you thought this team might be taking a step back and rebounding. What has been different in that aspect than maybe you anticipated?
PJ's been a monster. But Denzel has raised his game a little bit in that area too. And the only disappointment I still have is in Schilling. I mean, Schilling's got to rebound better. He gets 2 in the last game. If I was 6'9", I'd get more rebounds than that. And so I'm putting a little challenge under him, privately and publicly.
Time with March now looming, of course. I mean, how encouraging is it that you guys are playing seemingly your best basketball of the year so far?
Well, I've always said, you know, March is the greatest month of the year, and you do want to be playing your best basketball then. I mean, it's nice if you can maintain it a little longer than we did this year, but we still have a lot of games left, and all of our games are tough. If you look at our schedule right now, I don't know anybody that's any tougher playing quality teams, but you watch some of those games last night, Duke and Carolina, you watch Minnesota, Northwestern. I mean, I've been saying it all year. I'm going to say it till the end of the year. The country has been different, not the Big Ten only. You know, it's just been different, and it's so I'm just taking it one game at a time. Yet when March comes, light the candles.
Is getting one of those top 4 seeds in the Big Ten tournament, is that a significant advantage over having just the 1 bye, having the 2 byes?
Well, yeah, it's a significant advantage, but the best part is that means you played pretty well down the stretch here. Because everybody's so close, you know, somebody's got to get in. I have no idea what the tiebreakers are, or this or that and that thing. It's so confusing. You know, you spread it out, it takes a table to look at it. So I think the greatest thing for me wouldn't be what it does for the Big Ten tournament. It means we've played really well down the stretch, and then we'll worry about the Big Ten tournament when we get there.